Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel for another video. We have a video today, Saturday upload, which means we're going to be talking about mainly market things this morning. We're not going to be talking about much else. I just bought a Garincha. So basically this guy dropped a lot because Ronaldo came out. But I feel like this is too low. I don't know. We'll see, man. He's kind of getting panic slow right now, so this could be a stupid move. But I bought him for 3.8, and he hasn't been below like 4.3 ever. He's panicked right now. He was 5 mil yesterday. Because you guys can see in my team, the price I bought him at was 4.55. So, yeah, it's tough. At least Best is kind of looks like still holding value. You know, Best is like 5.3, so he's only a tax loss at the moment, but it's ugly out here for some of these moments cards, man. They are getting slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered, a couple of them. So no overnight flipping stuff for me. I didn't do any, and the good news is that it was a good decision because most of this stuff overnight just kind of went lower. I actually didn't even list any of my cards that I needed to sell overnight, which I should have done, but I just didn't do. So I do need to sell this Vieira still. I still need to get rid of him, and I still need to get rid of a couple of these Wijnaldums, but overall, the transfer looks pretty good for the most part. We're not really, we got one Obama, we still got us all. We're not really in a position where, and nothing is where everything is bad, right? That's the good news, right? I'm gonna have to take a little loss in that Wijnaldum, and then I think on these Frankie De Jongs, today might be the day that I finally take the loss. It has been forever, and I probably need to go ahead and definitely take that loss, man. I think it's about time that we go ahead and do that. So I wanted to talk today about a couple of things. We got a ton of men of the match upgrades, guys. Road to the final upgrades last night. And so Flippin can help us kind of see those. A couple guys that are insane, man. This Juan Jesus has such a good looking card, man. He got a huge upgrade, and like honestly, guys, if you guys did Diego Carlos, good on you, man. This card is gonna be crazy. Crazy, man. He just got a +2, so EA coming in hot with those. And Babu looks like one of the best right backs in the game. Handanovic got a Europa League upgrade, so now he's up a ton, man. He's up at 150K. He is up a ton. I think it's because people are actually using that card. That price rise is so interesting to me. It's one of the only times I've actually seen somebody rise based off really an upgrade. Martial, though, you guys can see he got upgraded, but he's actually down in price, and that does make sense. Usually when a guy gets upgraded, they follow with a downtrend. And the reason of that is because, well, it's just people investing in the card and all waiting to sell when the upgrade actually happens. So you guys always, just as a thing, you always want to sell before the upgrade happens. It's very important that you guys try to follow by that. The main thing that I've noticed today is that prime icon moments are coming down a little bit. That's kind of the main thing that I've seen. What I wanted to discuss with you guys is that most likely the top tier market, it's kind of the same as it was last night, but it should start to come down a little bit overnight. And the reason for that is there's qualifiers today, and some of those are going to end. I pack Ramsey in every one rare player pack. It's kind of insane. I packed this dude so much in these one player packs. But yes, there's qualifiers today, which means that I think a lot of these guys may sell their teams post qualifiers. It could be something that we end up seeing. I'm expecting it at this point. So at this point, I'm telling you, I think that is going to happen, where we do get quite a downtrend after these qualifiers end, because I just think that a lot of these guys, it's the same way that, Foot Champions works for some of you. It's brutal. It's grueling. And a lot of the time when these guys finish their qualifiers, all they want to do is sell their team and just get rid of them. So I can envision that happening and seeing it take place probably tomorrow morning. Some of these guys, I think, with the qualifiers make it to the next day. So I mean, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So these cards right now are starting to go down a bit. Some of them are still holding really high values though. Ribery at 2.2 is scary high. And the same goes with Richarlison. I mean, some of these prices surprise me, man. The fact that Mendy and Conte are holding these two prices out of position is, I think, interesting to me. Like, that they are still so expensive on the market and things like that. But I guess the main point I wanted to talk about today, guys, was like this SBC fodder in this market, man, because man, it's so cheap, the 86s, bros. It's really, really, really cheap. The fact that, right now, like 84s, I think today I'm going to do it. I haven't done this really in a while. And I know that some 84s are up a little bit, but I don't know. I just feel like these are getting too low. I really do. Now, I think I'm going to be looking to do this probably today, but after 1 p.m. And the reason for that is I think it might be a move. I think today or tomorrow, man, I'm going to do it. I think the reason, guys, there are a couple 84s inflated right now, and I think the reason for that is because of the SBC Zakaria. But like literally during lightning rounds yesterday, I think Ndidi went down to 1.3K. Yeah, 1.3K. Like 84s are so low right now. It is crazy. And I'm not trying to tell you guys that you have to invest, but it is crazy to look at these prices, man. Of all these high rated cards, man. It's like truly impressive how low they've gotten. If we go take a look at 87s, they are up a little, because I know that I was watching them yesterday with you guys and I said there were 17K, but I think if we dodge, if today and tomorrow brings only like one player SBC, and nothing too crazy, if we dodge the bullet of like any repeatable coming or anything truly, truly crazy, I think there is a very large chance that we can all collectively invest in these and make some coins. And I think I'll let you guys know, my community on YouTube, when I'm doing this investment. Because if you look at my club at the moment, I don't really have all that much. If we went kind of value, I don't know, I think I'm on recent right now, but we don't have that many high rateds, right? We've had some untradeable high rateds that we've kept, but for the most part, I'm looking to literally put $1 mil to $2 mil, probably $2 mil in my club, and just wait until I'm happy with the profit. We should be buying at the bottom, which means that if you need you need to sell these at any point, you probably could. But yeah, that's my goal. You guys can see I don't even have like 86s in my club. I hardly have 85s. But I do want to wait a little bit and see if there is a lack of SBC, good SBC today. Because look, I only have like 8 84s, and a lot of these 84s that you guys are seeing are actually untradeable. So I want to see if there's a lack of SBC today and tomorrow. And if there is, then I think it's going to be a really good time to enter in, especially when you have 83s at 1K. And I'm not one, you guys know me as a trader or a person that is managing an account. I'm not huge on doing this 83, 84 investing or 86, 87, 88, 89. But when I see always on this game, right, when I always see an opportunity to make a lot of coins, I always let you guys know, and I always want to take advantage of it. And this is one of those times where I really, really feel like there is a very good opportunity to make some pretty damn good coins when it comes to this sort of stuff. I think there's a large opportunity to make good coins. So that's why I'm kind of eyeing it, because I feel like there's a chance to double the coins eventually in the next couple weeks. And I'm not ever one to go on a sign, but for me, it's good enough to just put $2 million worth in the club and just kind of forget about it past that point. Put the investment, get it in, and past that point, kind of forget about it. I'm looking big time to buy a couple of these Team of the Week cards this week, and I want to share that with you guys because I'm very interested. Kolarov is a guy that always does really well out of packs, and I don't think he's going to go much lower than 25. So I'm looking at him at 25, and I'm looking at Aubameyang probably tomorrow / tonight really low. The reason I like Aubameyang right now rather than later in the week is because we just got a man of the match Jesus, and what this means is that really, guys, you have a player that's been released in the same position that's going to interest people. So it's gonna over time lessen the value of the other card, right? If you get, it's the same thing with any card in any league. If you get the same position and same kind of similar in-demand player, it's going to affect the price of the other player. So I'm starting to watch that Aubameyang, for a investing purpose and see if it's, and look into it and consider it, man, to invest in it soon, is a reality, man. So the only thing I would say really about this promo, because I know we talked about the SBCs yesterday, I'm a little disappointed in EA, man, because they keep running these 2-week promos, but the reality is, why run a 2-week promo if you're only going to give us 10 players, man? So I'm expecting EA, I'm hoping EA goes hard on the player SBCs this week to make up for the lack of players, because I really don't understand why we got the first Shapeshifter team with, I think it was 14 or 15 players, and then we have the second team with 10 players. I don't understand, like, did somebody at EA get lazy? I don't really get why they have gone so much less with the amount of players. It kind of doesn't add up to me. I don't know why they've done this, and I am a little bit annoyed by it because I feel like they're just really selling out. And another reality is that if you have less players in a promo team, you know, the odds of you actually packing a player is a lot less. So I think that EA have kind of behind the scenes done a little bit of shenanigans with that, and I don't think it's really fair to any of you guys that open packs or, you know, do SBC grind or even the 80 plus player picks and all that stuff, man. It's not fair that they are, you know, they're giving you significantly less amounts of special players in packs. I just don't like it. So that was a kind of another realization I had, or something that I was a little bit annoyed by. Yeah, but aside that, that's pretty much where I'm at today. I mean, I think for me, the only thing I'm really looking at in terms of a sell-off is just going to be a couple icons later. And I'm just continuing to look at moments and stuff because moments have been a lot of fun to trade. But at the moment, that's kind of where I'm at. That's all I'm really doing. I'm not doing too much aside from that. And I've been happy, man. I've been happy trading these cards. I think for me, the moments have a lot of demand. It's just about figuring out when they're at the right buy price, because a lot of these cards fall off cliffs, and you have to know when that cliff is low enough to hit it. Otherwise, you don't want to get stuck. I've been stuck in a couple cards where I've just bought in way too early, and then I'm sitting there looking at the card like, why the hell did I buy that? So that's also been another large issue when it comes to these cards. I think based off the price trend that I'm seeing with Garrincha and some of these other cards, that we should start to see, you know, Ronaldinho has been on the market. We should start to see these types of cards. He is 13.9 already, so he's going down. We should start to see cards like Ronaldinho, Pele, these types of players start to continue to go down in price, which is a good sign, man, because they're going to slowly become more affordable and obviously a little bit more usable. You're still going to have your R9 and Eusebio, though, not on the market. There's no way that these guys will be, especially on PS, man. I don't see Eusebio being on the market, man. He's too in demand. He's too good, man. He's too good to be on the market. He's really, that card this year is just something else. I don't know if Cruyff is on the market. I think Cruyff is still extinct as well, but that's because Cruyff also got just a mental upgrade. So it doesn't even surprise me that he's not on the market. Cruyff's prime is so rare. It's crazy. All right, so that's probably it for today, boys, for the video this morning at least. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to give you guys a quick update on everything going on. Thank you guys for clicking on the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.